Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to draw quadratic curve now that we have already learned what quadratic equation is. So as you can see from these two diagrams, quadratic curve goes by the shape of either U or N. It is no longer a straight line like linear equation. Right, so let's look at this example, y equals to x squared minus 2x minus 3. It's just like drawing straight lines. We need points to do that, but in this case 3 points they are not enough, so we need more than that. Alright, so the first thing is to substitute all these values into this equation, but we need to be careful when we substitute, especially when we have negative numbers. So just an example, when x equals to -2, we substitute everything into this formula, and simplifying it we get 5. Please be careful whenever you are squaring a negative number, it is positive. Right, so these are the points that we have. Now let us plot it on the graph. So this is how it looks like, and at this point you need to draw the graph with your free hand. So just be careful and draw it neatly, so you can, at the end you should have a shape something like this. So let us look at this example in detail. So let's say when I equate this equation when y equals to 0, which we have been learning how to solve quadratic equation. So now when y equals to 0, we can solve this equation using factorization, and you get x minus 3 times x plus 1 equals to 0. At the end, x equals to 3 and x equals to -1. So what does this mean? As we look at this graph, when y equals to 0, that means these are the x-intercept. So these 2 points are very important. Okay, so this is just something to help you to relate all that you have learned from quadratic equation. And the drawing is actually quite simple. The challenging part is when you need to learn how to draw this curve nicely. So that's all for today's lesson.